how the fashion industry was so affected by what was going on in the world. And I started creating clothing and taking pictures of the clothing that really expressed that need for protection. Sorry, a little nervous. So when I came back from Italy, I continued with my oil painting, and I wanted my work to really express the connection between women and women in different cultures. This piece in particular is actually about female circumcision. Sorry, I need to breathe. This piece right here is my take on the modern woman, and it's about the transition of women through time. And this to me is the woman that is very confident and strong, and at the same time a very sexual figure. I'm also incorporating things that are from the female anatomy, and more specifically the female organs. Same with this. I start incorporating more and more vocabulary that is from the female body as well as from nature, such as the cocoon-like shapes and the biological-like shapes, and at the same time incorporating expression of figures. At the same time, I'm working on printmaking, and I really enjoy the dry point process, and I'm working with this vocabulary of shapes that are interacting and all the small pieces coming together to create a bigger statement. So at the same time, I'm working on these, and then I decided that I wanted to do pieces that were more about the female psyche, and so I did sculptural pieces that were actually casts of women's busts, and then I did rubber molds of them, and then these are pieces from, sorry. Those are pieces that were from women who actually photographed themselves, and then I did pieces that were inspired by those and about how they feel about their bodies. This is a drastic change I took for my new work, which is more colorful. I felt the need to express not only the connections of women, but I decided that the figure didn't actually have to be there. That I could still express what women were trying to say and how we felt without the figure being present. My pieces became to be very physical and full of layers. I'm always writing along with my work and in hand to actually put it in the work. You'll also see a lot of anatomy, such as the spine, and biological symbols as well. These pieces are my influence on the fashion industry, the things I love about it, but the things I hate about it, and mainly the way it makes women feel about themselves. And this piece is called Standard Style, and this one is called Flawless. So I began to continue with this kind of whimsical feeling through the pieces, and I like this idea of fairy tale and being able to put the spin of fairy tale on a really serious subject matter that I feel. So these both pieces, this one is about childhood fantasies. This one's called Paper Dolls, and it's actually about what women see in the media and what's real and what's not. I also like the idea of dreams, and this piece progressed through layers. And I also am writing and doing segments, very raw writing in my pieces, and I'm starting to feel it very necessary. This piece is about my kind of funny outlook on the life plan that we all have. As we start off younger, we have these dreams and fantasies, and things never go as planned. I'm a testimony of that. And so I liked how this piece turned out because it kind of has this carnival, funny feel to it. I'm also playing around with different sort of surfaces and windows and pieces. I'm still getting very physical with the paint and lots of layering. It's very important to me, as well as doing the textures. The writing is very raw, again, sometimes spontaneous, and sometimes just for the appearance, but it's all part of the story. This is one of my most recent pieces, and one of my most powerful, I feel like. It's my take on things that are going on in the world, and really trying to find that light and that positive aspect of what's going on. And so, anyway, that's my last slide. Thank you.